Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dog, cats, and squirrels, or anybody else want to listen. Hello, world. Hello, money. Man, I'm excited back here today on my YouTube page, getting to talk to all my veterans and all my college football fans. But before I do, man, we got to clear the air today. I just got started. I ain't been in this thing like 3 days yet, and I already got haters for me loving my veterans in college football. I thought that was the positive area and the positive walk that I could take. My God, how do you get haters for that? But hey, I got something for you haters, and I got to say it right now so I get you out of my way. Listen, don't hate me for being prime time happy, because I'm prime time happy. I'm immersed in the prime effect, and that's on me. I ain't hurt nobody. I'm not hurting a soul. If anything, man, I'm embracing, like Coach Prime always say, embrace. I'm embracing people, man. I'm bringing veterans and college football together, man. So all you haters, man, don't hate on me for being prime time happy. All right, so you got your little 2 seconds of my time. And also, I got to say this too, man. What you eat don't make me use the bathroom, okay? I want you to know that, Mr. Hater. What you eat don't make me use the bathroom. I may look like a little small old man, but you're talking to a Vietnam vet, partner. And I'm going to tell you this here. I'm not listening to nothing negative. I don't listen to nothing negative. I didn't survive this long with negativity in my life. Now, you don't got all you're going to get. Let's get to the good part. Man, yesterday on my YouTube page, guys, I got to meet some great people. And one of them was about a gentleman. Oh, and I got to say this too before I get to them. I'm a note taker. I'm an old school note taker, and a lot of people probably laugh at me because I'm old school, but that's okay. I've been taking notes all my life. All my life. In the Marine Corps, working with Federation Family for Children Mental Health out of Tampa, Florida, Miracle Group Homes in Tampa, Florida. Man, notes. I was taking notes for all these companies that I work for, man. And so that's all I know. But one day I'm going to learn how to do the video thing. But until then, I'm going to be note taker. So don't hold me for that. I apologize if anybody hating me for taking notes. But I am a note taker. Okay, now let me get back to my shout outs. I met a couple of people on my YouTube channel. I told you I just been out about like 3 days. And I'm getting a lot of love, and I appreciate that. But my purpose is my veterans in college football. And that's who I'm looking for, and that's who I want to grasp and embrace. People who love veterans, Coach Prime, and college football. That's all I want in my life. I ain't asking for no more than that. But anyway, let me give out this shout out. John Lechtenberg, I hope I got your name right. Man, what a great guy, man. And I know you're very successful in all your endeavors and all your pursuit of happiness, whatever you're doing out there in life, you are definitely very successful, and I already know that. And I thank you, man. You definitely saying something that I know is sincerely coming from your heart. It's a beautiful thing when you see people is genuine and sincere, and you will know it. Man, you can see a phony a mile away, but thank you. And then I also want to give a shout out to Mr. Jimmy Evans, Air Force, retired. Hello, world. Hello, money. Hey, thank you, man, and I appreciate your service as well. You appreciate mine. We all came back home safe. We got a chance to raise families. A lot of my friends didn't get a chance to raise their families. But that's another story. I just want to give them shout outs. Thank you, man. And we're going to always roll together. And you also was talking about the fan club. We're going to get that fan club going. You know, we're going to be a lot of veterans going to be hitting on Jerry Costello about this fan club. As travel fan club for the veterans that can't make it around. But now that's out the way. Whew. Guys, I got to tell you a story real quick. I have a half brother that live in Denver, Colorado. And I hadn't seen this gentleman in 55 years. Listen at this story, man. It's a great story. I come out of Tampa, Florida. I lived on a little street called Chipco Street out of Tampa, Florida. That I was born and raised. And my stepbrother came to stay with me. His father was my father. That's his real father. And he came to stay with us for a year. And he told me it's okay to share that story. I called him to ask me, was it okay if I share the story? He said, yeah. And you guys going to get a lot to hear about him because he was also a Vietnam veteran. And so he came to stay with us. And, my father, he loved fruitcake. My father loved fruitcake, man. And He ordered it from Georgia every year for Christmas, but he eat it a year round. And by the time Christmas came back around, it was time to order again. I hated that stuff. I didn't like it. It had all this type of like jelly and fruit in it. I hated it with a passion. So my stepbrother, his name's Samuel Carter. You're going to get to meet him. I'm going to bring him on one of these days. He lived in Denver. I haven't seen him in 55 years. He ate my stepfather's fruitcake. So when my stepfather come home after dinner, he real hungry. And he went to look for his fruitcake and it was gone. So he stepped to my brother and I and he said, "Who ate my fruitcake?" Now, this is the truth. My brother could have said anything. He could have said, "Dad, it fell on the floor. I had seen some mold on it. I threw it in the garbage." But the only thing he couldn't say was, "TC ate it." He said, "Gerald T.C. Costello ate your fruitcake, Dad." And my dad socked him. Because my dad know he was lying and his feet thinking he didn't love Jesus. And I never seen my stepbrother no more. He left the next day and went back home. And I never seen him again. That was 55 years ago. So with Coach Prime coming to Colorado, man, he brought back my brother. I hadn't seen him in 55 years. And we picked up right where we left. Find out he's a Vietnam vet. He's just 4 years older than me. He's 72 now. I'm 68. I freaked out. And I had a good time with him for 7 days. I was there in Colorado. Just imagine, I hadn't seen my brother in 55 years. Man, that's crazy. But anyway, that's another story. So I got to tell you about my uncle now. See, this is the reason why I'm creating this YouTube page, guys. Just bear with me, hang on with me, okay? I'm creating this YouTube page for veterans that's disenfranchised, sick, ill, handicapped, crippled, all these things. And we can help them out get out to football games. But anyway, I got an uncle sitting in Tampa, Florida. He has a leg missing, and he's sitting in a room. This guy is an encyclopedia of sports, my uncle. He loves sports. He loves everything, man. Tennis, golf. He loves everything. I mean everything. Any sport, he know it. He the one taught me how to fight. I didn't know how to throw knuckles in Tampa, Florida until my uncle taught me how. I'm saying he's the one. Because I was living in the projects there in Tampa, Florida. And if anybody know about Tampa, Florida, Ponce de Leon projects, Belmont Heights projects, College Chip, man, please. So anyway, my uncle, he's sitting in a room, man. He's a Korean vet. He's 98 years old. And he probably, I don't know when the last time he might have been to a sports game. Can you imagine? We all chipped in and we helped my uncle. We helped my stepbrother. He don't have a hip replacement. He in a wheelchair and a walker. And he drive, he do everything on his own. He don't ask nobody for help. He's very independent. But man, can you imagine we get him a VA nurse to go with him to a football game. She take care of his every need. While he's sitting at the football game with tears in his eyes around people and enjoyment that he probably always wanted to do, but he couldn't. Or she couldn't. But we can help these people. And that's why I started this, because I was thinking about my uncle sitting there in Tampa, Florida, in a doggone room, 90 years old, looking at TV. I bet you when I go back there to see him, he'll have sports on. My uncle has sports on. And can you imagine I can go grab them, all of us, and we put them in the chair, put them on an airplane, and we fly, or we drive, and we do whatever we got to do to get them to a Colorado football game. And Coach Prime. Because you can believe my uncle love him some Coach Prime. Because he's a Florida boy. We all grew up with Coach Prime. Man, whew, can you imagine that? All right, so I got to get on about my business. Guys, I had to say that because it was on my heart. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave with this. I was supposed to be telling you today what the score is and what it's going to be Friday night when Colorado whoop up on Stanford. And I think, true to myself, the score going to probably be 31-18. 35-18, something of that nature. All right? That's what I think the score is going to be. But I'll be back tomorrow, guys. I had to get that out of the way to let everybody know why I'm starting this YouTube page. And then we'll explain everything else tomorrow as I come. I'll see you guys Monday after the game. All right? But I love each and every one of you. But before I go, you always got to say, to the world, you might be one person. But to that one person, you just might be their world. Hello, world. Hello, money. God bless each and every one of you. Good night. God bless.